Today we are here to visit and chit chat with the residents that live here. I just had the sweetest conversation with Miss Betty, and we talked about how they had devotional today and how we had devotional last night, and how you need that in your life, and you need to be able to share with people what you're going through. Conversations and just showing that we care and we're out in the community, because one point of the crown is service, and that's what we're doing today. Do service. It's to go out. I feel like especially with my generation, we're so trapped into technology and social media and being in the outside world that we don't take a second to see the inside world, to see the elders that have grown up and taught us these things. So I believe going out and seeing elders and being able to show the four points of our crown is the biggest thing that we can do with our titles. Vantage is one of our corporate sponsors. It means a lot. I want to be a nurse practitioner, labor and delivery, and neonatal. So Vantage helps me with insurance. It helps me learn what I need for not only myself but for my family, and what plans that can work for my family and I. Vantage is important for Louisiana. I would like to say, since I'm Miss Monroe, I would like to brag that it shows that you can start from having 5 workers like he told us and go into having companies all over, and being in Monroe, Louisiana, where it's not that big of a city, because it could have been in Baton Rouge or Lafayette. So I'm proud as Miss Monroe to have a company grow in Monroe and stay in Monroe and be good for the state of Louisiana and more.
We're visiting with the residents here. Everyone has such amazing stories to tell us. I've learned so much about everyone. For example, Mr. Tom, he was a football player for LSU, and you never would have known that just by looking at them. Everyone here has so many stories to tell us, and I'm glad that we can share them. Vantage to me is an opportunity for everyone to get the health care they need and deserve. They're very kind people. Everyone here has been so hospitable, so if you are interested in finding a health plan, definitely hit up Vantage. It offers an opportunity for everyone who might not be able to afford any local insurances. If they have trouble getting Medicaid or Medicare, Vantage is always available for them. Life is short and you always need someone there to have your back. Vantage is there to have your back. It's very inspiring. I did not get to meet much of my family. They passed away very early in life, since my family had me at a later time. So having this connection was very heartwarming to me. I enjoy hearing everyone's stories, and I look forward to coming back.
Today we're visiting with the residents at the Georgia Tucker home, and we're just communicating with them and listening to their stories and just sharing a great time with them today. Work with everyone and get inspiration from everyone. The residents here have given me so much inspiration from their stories and the things that they have told me so far today. Vantage is important because they are such a huge sponsor for the Miss Louisiana organization, and they're just doing so much to put us out there and to just help the Miss Louisiana organization as a whole grow. They have a wonderful, awesome healthcare plan, and Vantage started out as a very small business, and they've grown to be so huge, and Vantage is just a wonderful organization for the state of Louisiana for their great health. Communicate with everyone, and age comes with wisdom. Being here and listening to the stories, they give you absolute inspiration, and they've given me so much wisdom, and just not even here, but just speaking to others, they give you inspiration.
Today we're visiting with some of the residents here, just getting to know them, making them feel comfortable. A lot of them have told me they don't get many visitors and excitement, so we're just bringing a little bit of joy and excitement to them today. Spread kindness and reach out to the people in your life who you think might not be getting reached out to regularly, and just be as kind as possible to everyone you meet. I really have a heart for the older population, and because of my grandparents personally, and so it's just so special to be able to spend time with them, and knowing that they're often lonely, just bringing them a little bit of joy is so sweet and warms my heart so much. Vantage means living healthy every single day, and here we see that means in our older population, but for me personally, that means eating right, exercising, and taking good care of myself in all aspects of my life. Healthcare is vital to Louisiana so that we can be a healthy, sustainable, vibrant population. We can't be successful and we can't do our best if we're not healthy. I love talking to any people. I was just joking with the residents earlier that we haven't gotten out of the Civic Center and gotten to talk to a lot of people, and so it's really special to be able to talk with them and get to meet with them. And of course we have been talking to people all over the community, but just making them feel special and like we genuinely want to be here having the conversations with them. Their faces are just so sweet, and you can tell that they really love being able to chat with all of us. It's a great organization and company that truly invests in its community and wants to see the best for every single one of its customers. And if you're on the fence about which healthcare plan to choose, I would definitely recommend Vantage.
Vantage means just living a healthy life. They know how to get people involved, and they want to keep everybody in Louisiana and around the area just super involved and healthy. Healthcare is so important because it allows people to check in on themselves. It opens a lot of doors for a lot of people. Be happy, be kind to people. They are loving it here. They told us today that it has really brightened their day, so just a little bit goes a long way for some people. I've loved it. I love interacting with people, getting to communicate, learn more about other people, because I learn from other people. It's not just learning from school, but you really get to learn about other people. They're super inviting, they're super welcoming, and it's something they should definitely consider because they always know how to bring you in and treat you like family.
We're here visiting with the residents and being able to make connections. One of the biggest things that Vantage Health Plan offers is community living, and that's one of the biggest things that they are offering here today. Adopting a grandparent, I know that sounds so cheesy to say in a retirement community, but they genuinely, sometimes they don't get a lot of visitors, especially with the COVID-19 pandemic. It left a lot of people out. Today I actually found out that one of the residents here actually knows one of my best friends from college, so it's been a really rewarding experience. Vantage to me means healthy living from birth to senior adult. Vantage is with you every single step of the way with customer service that is beyond any other healthcare in the state of Louisiana. They genuinely care about you and not just the money that's involved. I think the biggest thing that they're bringing to healthcare is they're leading the charge. They're not just someone that's going to talk to you from New York. They're right here in your community, and your advisor is really going to help you navigate whatever your healthcare needs may be. This is important for Louisiana. We rank last in a lot of things, but the number one thing that we don't rank last in is heart and caring for one another. Health plan has a lot of care and need in it, and I think one of the biggest things that Vantage is offering with that is the health and the care and the love that comes with providing insurance to others. So much fun. I love getting to visit with residents here. I'm also one that doesn't get to see my family often, so it feels like I'm coming home to a bunch of my grandmothers.
Vantage is one of our biggest sponsors, and through Vantage we were able to be here today. It is because of Vantage that we had this opportunity. Vantage is one of our biggest sponsors, and through Vantage we were able to be here today. It is because of Vantage that we had this opportunity. Vantage is important because it offers up health insurance to those who are 65 and older, but those who are younger than 65 who need private health insurance. And of course, health insurance paves the way for more accessible and affordable health care. Kindness and love. I mean, speaking with these residents behind me has just shown me that it doesn't matter who you are or where you've come from. We all need to be kind to one another, hear one another out, and just learn each other's life stories. I have loved it. I always get a little bit nervous because I'm never sure how the residents are going to receive us, but today they have welcomed at least me in. I've had wonderful conversations with all of them, and one guy even told me to sneak up and hug another guy to pass it along, and it's been so much fun, and I've loved being here. Vantage is going to support you. I see their support through the Miss Louisiana organization, and I know that they would be just as supportive of the people who get their health insurance. They are always available, and I know that they will give those answers when you have questions.
We are here visiting residents, and I know since the pandemic, a lot of family members haven't been here to visit their loved ones, so we're just here spending time and listening to their stories and their educational background. Vantage is a sponsor for Miss Louisiana, but also a healthcare provider. So they provide insurance for local residents like the ones who are here, and also sponsor us to live great and also take care of ourselves. Healthcare is very important. Not a lot of people have healthcare, and a lot of people can't afford it. Don't worry about the what if, just live life. You only get to live it once, and don't worry about if you're not good enough because everyone is made equal. I was very excited because we've been in our dorms, booked up, just talking to each other, so it's just finally being able to talk to someone else and just hearing their stories and not actually having to talk about ourselves for once. If you want to live a better, healthier life and want a health plan and don't know how to really get it started or health insurance, I would just say come to Vantage, and they will show you a lot and teach you a lot.
I'm overjoyed, and especially again being Miss Monroe, being able to go out in my community with my sisters in the pageant and show them the things around my community and what I go do every day and what I like to do out in the community. So I'm overjoyed, and I'm glad I get to share this with everybody and all the girls this week, and it's just been so fun.